mods, by the way.
Right now. I'm gonna try
I'm
it.
moving over.
Okay.
Does he bug it off? Yeah, he's buggered off. FPS got better when you got rid of all.
Alright, I've started up. It should pop up right now.
Okay, then see you later. And
You
good luck.
have fun, good luck.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
thank you.
Good luck, League.
Raid's about to happen. See you later. And good luck. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck, League.
Raid's about to happen.
I'm still on your stream. It didn't work yet.
Okay. It's a bit awkward from OBS.
I'm still on your stream. I think you can type
Type in
raid
chat,
or host
yeah.
like Electrina suggested
Yeah,
in your
that's-
own chat.
That's what I did. There's a pop-up.
I think you can type. No, now it works. Now, like,
Ah,
suggested in your
okay.
own.
Right. Good, good.
No, now it works. Now.
Raid now. Okay.
I can confirm that we changed over.
Electrina, do you know if I have to keep OBS up or?
Now you can disable it.
Okay.
Close it up, yeah.
Nice, nice. Then see you later.
You have fun.
Thank you.
Hey, what up, guys? I'm kind of silent today because everyone is asleep by now, so everyone else can probably talk.
I'll turn you up, Electrino.
Yeah, do that.
I need to turn my Vertex volume a bit down and your volume up.
Yeah, I'm just turning Electrino up.
Just tell me how you hear others on stream because I have like desktop volume down a bit.
So this will be a quarterfinal, the first quarterfinal we play.
Yes, yeah, it will. That's correct. So making decent progress.
Is there anyone on the server who... Oh, there's Leagman, alright. I was wondering...
One team eliminated so far.
Was that?
Which was...
I missed...
Unpronounceable Hawaiian surname.
Oh,
Ragnar's team.
The K team, alright.
Were cruelly eliminated by Googly himself.
Oh. How could you?
It was a close match, indeed.
It was a very close match.
I'll watch the recording tomorrow. I have some fancy things going on right now. When are they starting?
I think Divide and Leakman wanted to warm up, so
Right.
I'll just ask them.
We'll have 10-15 minutes, I think.
It's reasonable.
We see...
muSe, you're connected twice.
I know it's because I'm really cool.
That's what I heard too.
No, the other one will disconnect in a bit. It's a bug. I had a fatal error thing.
Seems like we're having a sightseeing tour on Bespin.
Oh,
Yes.
very pretty. I like the clouds.
Ah, one of me is just gone.
It's potato. Alright, they're going live then. Cool, cool.
So we had predictions during the last matches. What are your predictions?
Obviously, Leagsack, my old
Obviously Bex
Obviously,
Bex Revan because Bex Revan.
So you are
I think-
not impartial, muSe. You have
What's
to
that?
take. You're not impartial.
completely.
You need to. You need to
Alright.
stay
What you're
loyal.
trying to say, if I was, oh yeah, of course I'm going to be loyal. Yeah. No, I want Leagsack to win for sure. They've got very good teamwork.
Both teams have good teamwork
Both teams
and
have got really good teamwork.
yeah, it's gonna be close.
I think the league divide special tactics are going to win them the game.
I seriously don't know
Look at
who
that
can
kill from
win.
League. That's
Very
what I'm
beautiful.
talking about.
Nice
Very-
overhead.
Very good.
Low jump. On my
Thanks to you know
experience,
what is it?
the overhead
Little
low
bug
jumps are the only low jumps that work this patch. Really, the D low jumps don't work so well as they did the previous patches.
Hmm.
I mean, sometimes they can work a bit, but overhead low jumps are quite preferable at the moment.
I noticed that as well.
Interesting assessment.
Oh, really nice, really nice.
Trading kills, very, very even starts.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be close. Anyone's game.
THotS are taking the lead.
The
Now
two
remember,
teams are
THotS
making
are very warmed up, and Leagsack are completely cold going into this.
but they're both making a convincing appearance. The first minute has been very exciting.
Definitely, lots of skilled action.
These are
Nice kill
important
on
kills,
Revan.
as we have talked about before, because the respawn is so far away. So if Bex dies now before Revan returns,
Oh, Bax is
Oh,
very low. Look at
He
that.
he took one though.
Manages to catch League. League got a bit over aggressive there.
Good going.
He needs to, if he takes it easy, he needs to finish Bax.
There
That
we
was
go.
a very nice
that was a team kill.
thing to
Oh,
happen for
unfortunate.
the Leagsack team.
Oh,
Yeah, the first time I've seen them ever team kill, I think, THotS. They usually never team kill.
I
Did
think
you see the nice teamwork on that kill?
yeah,
Big man.
yeah, that was nice.
He didn't know from where he will be attacked. He was looking left, right, left, right. Very nice pressure.
Yeah, both teams have got convincing teamwork. League and Divide looking pretty healthy. Could be a chance for them to get some momentum in their favour.
Bex is playing a lot of yellow at the moment against the two. He's getting a lot of chip damage in.
And it's quite effective.
Yeah, he's playing very back and letting Revan be the aggressor. Seems to be working well for them.
This is
But
very
Bex makes a
intense.
mistake there with his timing. Gets killed by League.
So now we have a circle again where the spawn is close. So these two circles now are more like Team FFA circles. Because the players are right back. There's no huge advantage
Oh.
by making kills.
They're so
Very nice
close.
kill there on Revan there. Yeah, it's basically just you're getting 6-7 points per kill rather than potentially 10 to 15.
I think that Revan and Bax are doing a bit better when it comes to focusing the opponent right now. They seem to be better coordinated on choosing the same target.
But having said that, it's incredibly close. You can see that they're switching target, both switching target a fair amount.
Yeah.
Nice backstab there from Divide. Catches Revan off guard. Oh, a very nice hit. Unusual hit there from League on Bax.
Divide is playing his HP very well.
Yep. And he finally gets taken down, but it's a simultaneous death, which as we've discussed is not necessarily a bad thing.
And the score is
And-
close, so they are not losing much.
And Divide is right at spawn point, gets a quick kill.
Oh, nice, nice,
It's
nice.
a nice 10-point lead for Divide and League. Now this will be very crucial whether League can get some kills here, because it's very even.
I think he'll keep surviving. Yeah.
Yeah, if they can focus Revan now,
Look at that 100.
Could be a game changer. Oh, League wins
League
2
won the
clashes.
Oh, team kill again.
Another team kill.
So now they just to stay alive, Leagueman, and they can have a good advantage. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
kill.
fantastic play.
Yet another overhead. Second overhead kill League is doing.
That's what we want to see. Of course, I'm completely impartial.
Of course.
Oh, now they had a team kill on the other side.
Yeah, I think that was a slight show of mentality. I think they just lost their focus for a moment. It's a thrilling game then. It's really close.
Now it's the team FFA point again, so the kills don't matter so much. I mean,
Yep.
killing matters, but the individual kills are not so tactical.
Yeah, it's a good. That's why I like this map as the first map that everyone has to play, because it creates quite narrow victories for the winning team. You have to really work
Backstab
to
by Revan
win.
there. I wonder whether Backstab intentional to push Leagueman so he turns his back on Revan.
Really nice
Probably.
counter there by League on Bax. Bax did not expect that. And honestly, I feel like the team coordination is pretty similar for these two teams.
They are also very much in control of their movement. Apart from team kills, they don't jump
Apart
too
from that
high.
team kill, yeah. I'm actually shocked that we've seen. I think this is the most team kills we've ever seen on this map so far in the
Yeah,
tournament.
4 team kills in
4
6
so
minutes.
far.
It's
that's a hell of a
one
lot.
team kill every 90 seconds.
Yeah, which is definitely a new record. This map and game type. So I don't know whether it's the kind of pressure or intensity or something. Incredibly close. Look at this. Divide has got about 1 HP, so he's playing very carefully. But unfortunately, Bax gets a nice jump attack on him. League retaliates with
Changing
another
back to
jump.
single saber.
Yep, Revan's back on single now, which could be. I mean, League and Divide are more used to playing against single users, so it might not work in their favour.
What you can say is that both teams have good damage. Last match, which was a good match as well, I saw that THotS had a bit more damage per hit. Whenever they got a poke in or wiggle in, they hit for 60-70. But Leagueman and Divide, they can hit back, so they're good competition for THotS.
Definitely, they're good. Both teams are very good at aiming. They've both got strong, poke, wiggle, whatever they're using.
Nice kill by Revan.
Yeah, and League made a mistake there, approaching with the wrong angle hit. But actually, that W hit for League has been doing some pretty nice work this game. He's had a few really high damage catches with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
League
Look
is
at that.
dominating this match. The overhead kills he's been doing and the overall damage, he is the highest net damage. I think he has a very good day. The previous matches, Divide had the higher net damage, but
Yep.
maybe League is in good shape today.
I think that's just a testament to them actually being very much focused about the team play. It almost doesn't matter who's ahead. It's about them kind of bouncing off each other and playing as a team. Which is why it kind of oscillates between the two of them as to who's got the higher net damage and all that sort of stuff. This could be Leagsack giving away their lead though. They need to be careful here. Everyone's pretty healthy. Divide's quite low. Bax is now.
Bax
quite low.
now, yeah.
Nice overhead hit from League.
Oh, nice try from Revan to backstab.
Nice kill from Divide.
Yeah, that was
I think if Leagsack wins this round, we need to talk about the server, because THotS are having a little bit of a ping disadvantage. At least we need to ask them if they want to play on the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, they can.
They get to choose the server if they
Yeah,
lose the round.
Yeah, they can change.
Yep. So they'll probably choose Jedi Temple.
They have 15 or 40 points ahead. Leagsack.
That's a
I mean,
healthy
this is
league.
one of the circles where they can still get a lot of points from single kills, so it might still be closer than it appears.
And you can see there that Divide's using exactly what you talked about earlier, Googly, using the outside of the circle when it's 1v2.
But it's 15 seconds remaining now for 30 points. I think this has been decided already.
Good old Leagsack, I think they're possibly going to win this, looks like. There we go. Good game.
Good.
Very impressive
Get a
performance.
screenshot. Everybody get a screenshot, don't forget.
Good round.
Because my screenshot thing isn't working.
It was very nice to watch. Very skillful play on both sides.
Yep. Let me do a thing. Where is that?
Just reminding them of the rule that they can choose the server for the next round.
They both left, so I assume it's tempo.
Yep, I think we're moving to temple.
There we go. I have the thing up in
And
the
not in a
stream.
religious sense.
Right. If they are, let's go to the temple then.
So now we've got a reversal of pings. League and Divide are going to be the high ping players.
Question
Bax
is
and Revan
whether they
have a
can
nice
adapt
ping.
to it. If they anticipate that high ping needs an adaptation in pacing, so they need to be more passive, they have a shot. But if they play as aggressive as they have before, they are in trouble.
Okay, so it's the classic Korriban round 2.
Oh, sentence to death. Home map. Alright, alright.
Yeah, which seems to be super popular, as we discussed.
It's a good map overall, all around.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think with the further development we'll have more good original maps that everyone will.
Yeah, I've heard something.
Yeah, it will be great.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
So we can finally ditch JK forever.
Oh, thank God for that. As much as I like Jedi Knight, I'm looking forward to Vertex to sort of leave its shadow.
It has to go to the grave already.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think? Are Bax and Revan, are they nervous? Or
I think-
are they in control of
I
themselves?
think they are nervous a bit, yeah.
I think Revan was getting pretty pissed off from what Bax was saying about the netcode. and
Okay, we have
high-
the
playing
spawn
the
bug
high
of the
ping.
circle, which gives a little advantage to Leagsack because Bax has spawned far away.
Yeah, interesting.
Circle will deactivate now, which is just in time. And then 10 seconds later it will reactivate again.
Yeah, it's
I've given
fine.
them the opportunity to restart with the bug because it's.
Well,
But if they're fine with it, I think they should just play on.
There are actually two versions of this bug. One time the point deactivates, like it does now. The other time it hops over to another place and then returns.
Yeah,
interesting.
Very odd. And then it sort of stabilizes and it's usually fine for the rest of the time.
So now they got a kill and they can't capitalize in it well for 2 seconds. Okay,
I think it's fine.
it's fine. I
They're-
think it's fine.
Yeah.
They are equalized.
Yeah, it's all worked out. So this time Revan's camping the circle and Bax plays a lot more aggressive when he's low ping, so we'll probably see this now. Oh, both of them went down to Leagsack.
Yeah,
It's a
that was
turn up
nice.
for the books.
Since
That's-
they died so close together, one of them got the secondary spawn point. So Revan had to run a far distance, and Revan spawned the other way around. Bax had the close spawn, and Revan had to run.
Nice hit on
Fine.
backs there, almost
Yeah,
killed him.
It's actually a very good tactic if you can double kill. because you know someone's going to go to the secondary spawn point on this map.
So far, it doesn't seem that the ping difference mattered so much.
No, it's interesting, isn't it? We're actually seeing Leagsack looking almost better than the previous round, which is not what you expect.
I think that just speaks how much network is improved.
Oh, perfect play by Leakman there. Did you see those 2 kills? 3 swings,
Yeah,
dealing 150 damage.
incredible.
Oh wow,
But they
nice.
get it back. They
Nice.
keep it close. Very nice comeback.
I mean, looking at the net damage
Well,
for Liebman, he's incredibly high
oh, Revan fell.
compared to everyone else. Oh, suicide from Revan, that's not what they need.
So earlier I asked you whether you think that they are nervous, and now they are nervous. I'm quite sure now.
Yeah.
They're definitely nervous now. And they're not used to being in the losing position. Remember,
Indeed,
they
yeah.
pretty much win every single round, every single match. So they now need to deal
Again,
with
Leakman,
coming back
very
from
good.
adversity, which is different from just winning the whole time.
And remember our discussion about Bex and Revan being overkill? Not really overkill anymore.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed by Divide and Leakman.
I told you there's good teams, so there
I
you
never
go.
doubted that they were good
Good
teams,
team.
but I thought that Revan and Bax would just dominate because they are, well, especially on their home server.
yeah, amazing to see them in a losing position on their home server.
You can still pull
This is
up.
where they need to stabilize their mentality.
Yeah,
But
if they
Kimo, I have to tell you, I gladly accept that I was wrong. We have a close competition, which is good. That's all I want.
Yeah, I just looked at the bracket for the first time and thought, holy shit, it's balanced as fuck.
Look, it's close. They lose again.
Wow.
They're very low on HP. And making right decisions on the side of Leagsack to take the late kill.
I mean, Liegman's footwork and timing has just been impeccable this round. And also his target switching, watching out for backstabs. Oh, okay, that wasn't that much damage, it was only a tiny amount. Ah, that was a good hit from Bax. Will give them some much needed momentum in the side of THotS.
Leakman running. That's a.
Oh, I think Divide just fell in there. That was a turning point, possibly.
It
The
was.
Divide just committed suicide by accident.
He only
trying to
respawned
do-
now, and it's far away.
Yeah, he actually died en route.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He
Present
just-
of
he
30
suicided.
points. And the other
Yeah, that
guy
was-
just died as well.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that was a grave mistake from Divide, which he'll be. Hopefully, he doesn't now tilt. It's very easy to tilt when something like that happens.
I think-
Suicided for no reason.
I think they're fine.
Points.
He needs to chill and not be tilted by it. Nice skill from him.
Nice change of kills there. Oh,
Big
close
hit.
now.
Very big hit from Divide.
Can divide.
Point.
For THotS now. This could go to 3 rounds.
Oh, Bex kills divide after all.
Very nice kill.
Yeah, catches him. En route to the next point.
Maybe Leakman could wait and give Divide the boost in that moment.
Oh,
No,
nice
but
hit.
hit him.
Bigman has cheats. I think he got some of mine.
So
Nice hit
Leagsack
by
looking
Revan.
quite healthy.
Oh, once again, Leakman is carrying today.
Although
Oh,
I think, having said that, I think it's the team effort from these guys that makes them
course
so strong.
It always is a team effort.
But it's an exceptional performance by Leakman.
Yeah, he's definitely having a good
Look at
game.
that hit, 80 HP on Revan.
Bloody hell, Governor. Oh, that was almost Revan dead there. Didn't see Lee coming.
And they
Just
caught
managed
up.
to
It's
catch
even
it.
now. It's an equalizer.
Unbelievably close game.
I like that block from
Remember-
divide.
If Leagsack lose this round, they'll have to choose which server to go on.
Yeah.
And Revan got really pissed off about the ping before playing in the high ping. So it could be to their advantage if they go back to an EU server in a notable way. But THotS seem to have good momentum now.
While we are here looking at Bridgepoint, I'm thinking that as from a design perspective, this is a good point, although the spawn points are close by. Usually the spawn points where that are close to the circle are a bit boring, because it's basically team FFA. But this one is good because you can fall down. It's a perfect position. Even though the spawns are so close, it's still exciting.
Yeah, I think on the
So multiple angles you can approach the bridge from when you spawn as well, and multiple methods.
I think
It's not just a matter of kind of jumping in.
yeah, I think the center of the Exilian map would have a similar effect.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we have points there yet on Exilion.
I don't think we have, but if we had, we could just put one there.
Cool.
So 2 minutes remaining. This is a point with a far away spawn, so that kill was important, maybe game deciding.
Yeah. But
Divide is
if they
waiting.
now double kill, which is possible if they kill backs quickly and get a heavy hit on Revan. Oh, that was almost Revan dead, but he turned it back on Divide and killed him.
It's all in League,
That's THotS
It has to do a
securing their
miracle
lead.
now.
Come on, League.
And Bax is doing the right thing by staying
Oh, nice kill.
at the beginning of a miracle, maybe. Let's see. 140 remaining. So if the kill is well
They're getting
timed,
some nice points here. They're waiting to kill him because I think they know he's low.
now backstab maybe. No, Revan missed him by half a meter. There's the kill,
Bax
but
is
it's
down.
not so
Bax
useful.
is down. Yeah, it wasn't a good timing. If they'd caught him just when they got to the point, it would have been perfect.
This is once more a point with a far away spawn, so they can be close again. No, it's over.
There we go.
Take a screenshot, don't forget.
Yep.
Because I can't take them.
Okay, let's all migrate to the other server.
Sounds good.
Very exciting, this match.
Unbelievably entertaining. Possibly the most entertaining games we've seen so far.
Worthy of a semi-final, I would say.
Yeah. These are definitely two of the best teams in the tournament,
I completely
without
agree.
any doubt. And we could see them. Who knows? We might even see the two of them come back and face each other again in the final.
If they don't lose
The grand
against
final.
Potato Grind Set.
Yeah, they don't lose against the legendary Potato Grind set. Then, well, who knows? A lot of the victories have been very kind of slim. This is very difficult because mentally, THotS have a big advantage because they just won the last round and they're on a positive note, and they know that this round is the deciding one.
I think what Revan just wrote in chat is giving away something. He was complaining about the bug, which is of course reasonable, but it shows that his nerves are strained by the situation. So
Definitely. And we heard from Bax that Revan was complaining a lot about the high ping on this very server.
but this time they capitalized on the bug because Leagman was the one spawning far away, so they got 6 points for free,
Yeah,
which is not much, but it's something.
Revan's down. I do wonder if that is the beginning of Revan getting a bit tilted. Remember, this is the team.
Might
This is
be.
the sort of free-for-all point.
Really might
There's a
be.
lot of fighting.
Leagman deals some nice damage.
Revan again low, so he has already eaten about 200 damage now.
Oh, team killed.
I think Revan's a little bit tilted.
It might be.
He needs to pull himself together and win this round.
I know this
He just needs to slow
situation.
it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone knows this.
He's in a tunnel right now.
Yep, look at that, he's dead again.
1 minute in, minus 300 net damage.
Yeah, that's not normal.
They're
Max is playing
going back.
very patiently and very well though.
Yet another big
mean-
hit on Revan.
Yep. But remember that THotS could still come back after this.
Oh, wow.
If they lose this, they'll just be down in the losers bracket.
Completely right. And even
So
in
it's
this
not
match,
over
it's
for
very
them.
close. 8 points difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Although you can see that Revan is low health again. But if Bax can convince him to chill out and play a little bit more carefully.
I don't understand why.
Quite a few points, taking the lead.
Understand why THotS were waiting for Leagman. One of them could just chase him.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
they're
waiting for
trying
him
to
to
calm
push.
themselves down.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean the third match is always awful when you're 1-1.
Okay, now Revan got a good hit. No, but he was hit twice in exchange.
Yeah, I mean you could see that he wasn't really aiming with his hits, he was just
Yeah.
blindly attacking.
Nervous backflip. Well, let's hope he gets back on track.
Yeah, so we want to see a competitive last match, but there's a big lead at the moment for Leagsack, 50
Then he
points.
did a nice kill.
40.
That was a good catch. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, maybe that gave him a bit of a mental boost. Point change. This is the middle point, I think.
Revan is trying to chase.
He gets a little hit on Divide, but it's not a massive one.
Oh, blocks are in use
League
now.
is just effortlessly switching target. He's not tunneled in on any opponent at all.
Look how efficient he is. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Look at that. One
Boy,
swing, 2 kills.
Oh,
That was
not
pretty.
what they wanted.
That was pretty.
Team kill followed by a kill from League. I mean, you can see that if you have a look at the net damages that Revan's
Well, just
approaching
don't
minus
open-
500
don't
now.
open the net damage. Just close your
Yeah.
eyes when you press tab. You can see it.
And yeah, Revan's definitely tilted. And you know, it's difficult. Playing with high ping is frustrating,
Of course it is, yes.
which shows how amazing Bax is and how consistently he plays on high ping.
But again, we have to realize these are the guys that have been just winning 10 games in a row undefeated in the league, so they are not unfamiliar with the situation.
Yep.
I guess it's just the perfect moment to get triggered, and who wouldn't in their place.
But they might come back a million times stronger, who knows?
$60 points difference.
Oh, Leagman did a nice circle around and killed Revan there.
Wow.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and Divide came in and finished off Bax too.
It's not looking. I have to say, it's not looking good for THotS, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you're on the side of Leagsack. About almost 80 point difference now.
And not enough time to even get some points.
Nope. And Divide spawns right next to the next point, so it's not good.
But it is only half time. They can still make it back.
They can. And yeah, this is another thing in this game type, is that you see 60 points or 70 points, you think, oh shit, there's no way we're going to catch up. But it's completely possible to catch up and control that number of points.
Exactly. It's really easy to, not easy, easy to lose.
Yeah, but it's illusory. You see, you know, 60 point or 70 point difference at the moment, isn't it?
I think next point could be landing platform, and that would be deciding if the THotS can pull up something on landing platform. There's still a chance.
Yep.
That was a nice kill on yellow, but Leagman punish it. No, it's
Leagman's
40
just
out,
playing
actually.
out of his mind in this game. He's just having a great round.
Yeah, plus 500 net damage. He's farming.
Yeah, amazing. 9-5. Now he's had one team kill.
There we go
If you
again.
take a look at the scores for THotS. They've had two team kills so far. One apiece for Revan and Bax.
That was a team kill.
Yep, so now they're both two apiece.
I mean, Leagsack have no reason to play like this right now. They could just,
No.
if they wanted to win, I mean, they're trying to make a good show right now.
Yeah, they could just be
I know them
coasting
as very
right now.
tactical and controlled players, but right now they're just going for a FFA.
Yeah, it's chaos. They completely lost the team coordination that we saw in the last few rounds. Actually, both teams, I think, have slightly kind of lapsed into chaotic gameplay, but I think that's just a result of it being the third game, and it's the
Yeah,
it's a
just
tiebreaker match, isn't
just tired of trying hard.
it? Yeah.
I think this is
It's
now the
exhausted.
last chance, but THotS are low on HP, both of them, so it's a very slight chance. Revan had the
Revan goes
perfect
down quickly.
backstep on Divide, but he blocked it or flashed it away and turned it around.
Yeah.
So I think that was the deciding moment.
Oh, and then a nice counter from League. Just out-times Bax there.
Very tough, but respect for THotS for playing it to the end, trying everything they can.
I think this was definitely a psychological. I think that mentality played a big factor in this game.
And there we
But
go.
fantastic
GG.
win for Leagsack. There we go.
Good
Certainly very
match.
surprising result, but well
Well,
deserved.
I'm not surprised. I thought they were going to win.
Yeah, you said that from the beginning.
I mean,
Oh.
the result itself was predictable to some degree, but 250 to 148, that's the big surprise for me.
That is true. And don't forget to take a screenshot of this round
All the
to
screenshots.
savour the unpredictability of it. Well, that was fantastic to watch.
very-
Very entertaining.
Very good game.
I think, yeah, really good. I think we saw THotS lose a bit of their energy in that last round. As you said, I think maybe Revan was a bit tilted. But I think they'll go back to the drawing board. You know, they've got a BYE to the third round of the losers bracket. So we could very well see them come back into the finals.
I agree. I think it's definitely possible, but first of all, congratulations to Leagsack
Yeah,
for doing
it's
something
exceptionally.
which I personally didn't expect. I thought that THotS would take this home even on European ping, but I stand corrected and I accept it. Much respect to Leagsack.
Yeah, well, I knew all along that they were going to win, of course. So it doesn't surprise me, but it was very
Hello.
hard fought. Ah, congratulations!
Thank
Wait,
you.
I
Nice.
was
Congrats.
the only one who predicted correctly that you guys would win.
Oh man, that was intense.
So you're through to the semi-finals of the tournament now.
Well,
Well played.
we are doing better than we've expected, to be fair.
Yep, we were aiming for 150 points per round. Do not get crushed too hard.
Yeah.
It's not gloating. Was actually the plan.
It seems that you broke their spirit. They were used to winning. They haven't lost a game in the entire season, and now here comes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they weren't used to
It's,
coming back from adversity.
It's actually a great feeling, man. Oh man, I can't describe it. The second round, we were playing really well as well. I think we were even and ahead, and then I had that stupid fall where I had the bug where you
Yeah, I
can't
saw
jump,
that. Yep, I saw
where you
that.
can't jump, and then I fell in, and that was a 30-point shift. And after that, they ran away with it. But I have to say, Leakman was on a different level this round. He was playing so well. He carried so hard. Without him, it's fucking hell. He was amazing.
Thank you, man. But it's teamwork. I think we both
Yeah,
played
it was
really
a
well.
team effort. It was a really good, really good coordination, really good pressure. You took advantage of the fact that, you know, perhaps Revan was slightly tilted or whatever, or he was
Leakman, we
I don't know,
hope that you
fatigued, but it
recorded the
was
demo
awesome.
because you added some clips to the collection that's made by Ritsu, the
Oh, no, I didn't.
kill collection.
I hope you got
You
all
had
the
some
cool
very
kills.
nice overhead kills in the first round.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
He
you.
was on fire. He was so good. Insane.
Yeah, I hope I don't have to face him. Hopefully, we get checked out of the tournament before before we have to face those guys. But hopefully, we lose the Trinos team, and then we can go.
I kind of
go
want to
through the
see you
losers
guys
bracket.
in the finals.
I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe.
an in-team final.
Well, you're gonna the semi-finals is going to be either my team with Cossacks or Trino's team with Goose.
Ooh, interesting.
That's spicy.
Very hard teams, both of them.
I think we're fucked against that Trino. That's what I personally think, but we'll we'll see how the match goes. I think we're playing on Sunday.
I think it'll be tough as hell.
It'll be difficult. I think. Well, it'll be a tough, close match. I think
Yeah.
for all of us. And then we just need to play a few of the losers matches. So Helldads and SR, the Russians against Yorbut, and then Banished against the Aborigines, Legolas and Swanko.
I like how banished are now Tony and Wookie.
Yes.
And no actual
Banished.
banish in there. It's
Quick
Yeah.
transformation.
That's kind of funny.
Oh man, I'm still
Yeah.
can't believe what we've just done, man.
That was a good game.
Well
We beat
played.
their
You,
asses. But it was
you-
really close.
I mean, I
of course.
predicted it correctly, obviously, but everyone else, you know, no one else thought it was going to happen. So
They
now I
didn't
can gloat
believe in
as well.
us. Bloody
Well,
bastards.
maybe they look differently at us now.
Yeah,
I think
them
now you've
and our
become the
families.
ones to beat. That's it. Because you bought
So-
I mean, with Banish changing their team comp so dramatically, I think THotS then became the kind of #1 seed. And now it's probably you guys.
So THotS have never dropped a map before?
But they
Or
have.
a match?
2 maps
Yeah,
in
they
the
dropped
3v3
maps.
season, but
did they?
nobody expected a loss.
Okay.
Yeah, we beat them once, right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
they-
yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
beat them also. Cock once beat them.
But they
Nice.
won the overall match then,
Yeah.
right?
We got
Yeah.
crushed on the American server, I remember. But on our
Yeah.
server, it was very close.
Yeah, we swapped over, didn't we?
I'm not sure whether there will be a match tomorrow. Maybe the match between the Russians and Jorbert. Not sure how the Danish boys will schedule the match with Legolas and Swanko. That's up for planning until tomorrow evening. But it's looking good to advance the tournament. So next week we only have maybe the semifinals or even only the finals.
Yeah, that would be seriously nice.
Yeah.
I think we can get through at least 2 rounds of
Shit.
over the weekend. At least 2 rounds of losers, maybe
Check this
3.
out. If anyone's streaming, follow watch me. Wait. No, I can't do it anymore. Shit.
Oh, that's weird. The thing where he points to the
Like
sky
that.
or something.
No, like this.
Oh yeah, I've
What?
done that before. It's super weird.
I don't even know what's happening there.
I think it's when you block and then
I'm blocking
jump
and
to
then
the side,
jumping to
right?
the side.
Oh my god. It's like with the gun.
Yeah,
It's so
you can
stupid.
do it front as well. The front one looks really weird because it goes through the body. It's harder to do.
Yeah, can't really get it.
Or try it kind of backwards.
I can't block anymore.
That's weird.
Oh, now I can. Oh, here we go. Ah, no, it only works sideways. And now it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, baby.
Fixes live. Automatic fixes live.
Who is live?
Ergo says you should turn the blade off and then try it, so it works.
Yo, well played, guys.
Well played, man.
League, your backstabs were hella good. Holy shit,
Thank you.
really fucking good.
Man,
But
that
yeah,
was
great-
Revan was
to watch,
done,
right?
bro. He was
Well,
like,
he was
alright.
tilted, right?
I
Yeah,
think
we were
he
saying-
really doesn't like the netcode. Like he's not used to it all, and he was just like, "What the fuck?" I could already tell he was tilting from the match before that one a little, because he was like super confused. He was like, "How am I losing?"
Yeah, the server doesn't favor you at
And
all.
I think towards the end he just stopped playing safe at all because he was like, "Alright," I think he was just done.
yeah. We
But
noticed that.
still really good team play by you guys. Like that was really impressive.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man. It actually means a lot.
Yeah. I think that you guys were like focusing Revan a little more and only backstabbing me mostly, and it was working really well. Like I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's like completely changed what I'm doing.
Yeah, we I don't know, we just that was probably the hardest match I've ever played in Vertex so far.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
the thing was because we both had like this mindset, okay, if we get 150 points each round, then we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we actually won the first round. I don't know even how we won the first round, but we did.
That was good,
We were
yeah.
like,
No, it was just
okay,
you
we
just had better
surpassed our
team play than we
expectations.
did for sure.
And the
Yeah.
ping, of course, on top of
I
that.
was definitely confident 1v1ing both of you separately, but like you guys just played like the duo well.
Yeah, man, I noticed, and that's when I stopped trying to duel you.
Yeah, and then I noticed you guys completely just kind of just only backstab me, and I was like, oh shit, this is like actually really working well.
I got it now.
And
Look at
then
this.
it was really hard for me to cover Revan. Like
Leak.
I was
Yeah.
trying to like at least
Check
jump
this
in and
out.
hit you when you would focus them, but it was like really difficult.
I think recovering from a tilt is probably the
Very
hardest
hard,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he stopped playing safe completely.
I
Like he
was
didn't have to 2v1 and stuff like that, but he was just like, fuck it.
I
I
was
guess.
kind of tilted in the second round as well, because we had like a lead by 20 or 25 points, I don't think, at the start.
Yeah, at the start.
And then the point switched from bridge to bottom. I died there, and then I wanted to go back to the bottom, and I had the jump bug where you can't jump when you press jump, right? And I
Oh,
fell
no.
into the pit, and then
Oh,
we lost like 25 points, and I was tilted. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, we can't have that. But it was
And
overall it was a
the
very close
spawn
game.
delay kept breaking too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah,
I
Good
don't
to
think
see
it
it's not
affected
only
it
my
that much.
server.
That's only
Um,
like a 10-point difference usually anyway, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
well
thing
played.
is, if you don't expect it, I think this point spawns and then it also resets and goes to a point where you can't capture it.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
kill-
did you see when it said the point changed, but it like
changed back,
reset
right?
at the
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that was super confusing.
Yeah, it also stayed like very long at that same point. I was like, is it ever gonna
Yeah,
change?
like a whole nother like
have-
control point like at the same spot. It was weird.
We should probably ask if they check for that, because I often have that feeling like it's not changing.
That's the first time I saw it though. I
Yeah,
actually
same.
haven't played in a while, so
Haven't seen that either.
Oh, we've
I
had it a lot.
I had the feeling 2 or 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
We've had it against Gugli, right?
Yeah, we had it.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering how we can control it. I think sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. We should find the pattern so we can host the matches without the bug.
Yeah, there might be a fix, who knows?
Hey, champs, it was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it was a fun match. I wish Revan had played a little more and or not tilted as hard, but regardless, you guys played way better like team tactics than we did.
And it's not over for you at all. You've gone
Yeah, we
down
still
to
got
the lower
losers.
bracket, round 3. So
But before
know.
Revan got off the call, he was like, he said he didn't want to play. I was like, oh, alright.
Good.
So if you see a forfeit from THotS, don't be surprised. Because I don't know if I can get him to play
Oh.
again.
Hope not.
well, I think we'd give you the benefit of the doubt and maybe find a sub or something in that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. He's probably just
I'll
not
try
used
to
to the
I'll try
patch.
to get him to play again, but I don't think he did not like the ping difference this time. Like he said, it feels worse than last patch and everything.
Well,
But here's the thing with the netcode, right? Right now we have smoothing off, right? Or prediction or whatever.
Yes.
Yep.
So with it off, you lose range. But with it on, the range is back, but then the enemy's weapon is like dislocated. So it's like which one?
Yeah.
It's like which one's better? I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, I felt like I was ghosting you a lot on
Yeah.
your server, but I think it's a different same way around. So
So you like you have to play maybe like not a quarter of a saber, but like maybe like 10-20% further back.
yeah,
And
and the timing is
closer to hit.
different. Everything is different.
But if you play with the smoothing, or I keep saying smoothing, but it's prediction, I think. If you play
It's
the
net
prediction
smoothing, yeah.
on,
I
then
don't think it's
there's like
prediction.
weird displacement, and like it looks like you sidestep a swing, but it just hits you, and it looks like the air just hits you, but you get the range back, so it's like.
For me
it's weird.
personally, I like it much better on even pings.
Oh, of
Because you
course.
can actually, I think it's more accurate.
It's just US versus EU is never like I don't know. Especially in this is best of 3, right? So it's like it's either we play twice on your server or the opposite. And the
Yeah.
ping difference is smaller if we're on your server. Which is why I don't mind. Because the ping difference on our server, I have like 20, you guys are like 130. That's like stupid. That's like a really big difference. And here it's only like 50-ish of a difference.
It's so weird that in 2021 you still have ping differences.
Yeah.
well, that's not going
Just
anywhere.
run a really long cable to you guys.
Yeah. Just
Well,
have
We do
a
need to
server
think
in the
about
middle of
that.
the ocean.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do need to think about a neutral. What is the most neutral
I think
serve?
best of, yeah, but also best of 5 might help because there'll be like possibly there'll still be an uneven amount of matches though. On
But
our server.
you'll get used to it over the course of the thing. Yeah, best of 5 might work.
Maybe, but yeah, but like the last, if it's like the 5th match, then you're still gonna have to pick one server. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that was super impressive. You guys destroyed us.
Oh, thanks, man. I have to say it was all Leagueman, to be fair.
Yeah,
No,
League went crazy.
It's man.
I've
I
never
can't
seen
do it
League
without it.
backstab that well before. That was nuts.
It's a tournament meta.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, my days. Well, my nerves are gone now.
Well played.
Yeah.
Well
Everyone.
played.
Cheers, man.
Good evening of games. We had some really good games this evening. And I'm
Yeah,
pleased to
I
see the
enjoyed them.
tournament's progressing nicely. We've got a semi-final almost appearing now, which potentially we could play on Sunday if you guys are around, because Electrino, I don't know if you're around Electrino
Yes.
after our match, but we could play whoever wins that can then play against you guys.
Our match is pretty early on Sunday, so I think we can play.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we have a bit of room in the evening to fit in a few more others.
That would be great.
Which would be cool, yeah.
Alright, it's pretty late. I'ma go.
Thanks
for
for
the stream,
hosting
man.
a stream, Electrino. It was good fun.
Well,
Thanks, man.
Trino.
probably
See you, Trino.
guys.
See ya, man.
Ligman, do you want to take over again?
No, I think I think we're good for the evening.
Alright, see you guys then.
See ya, man.
See ya.
Hey man, take it easy.